Oof, that's gotta hurt.
What does?
I had this dream last night. With me?
I mean, you only said like 6 words, so yes.
I had this dream last night. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, I couldn't see anything, right? And then I felt. You ever seen Karate Kid when he tells the guy to sweep the leg?
Sure.
I felt that.
You felt being told to sweep the leg?
No, I felt being swept, my leg being swept. And the next thing I know, I was in water. And then your wife jumped in and saved me. And I was okay.
Oof.
And you were nowhere to be found.
That's not true, first of all.
I saw you. Then I could see, once she saved me out of the water, I could see. And you were on the side by your pool in your backyard. And you were rubbing your knee because I think you hit it on something.
I was probably like calling your name. I was like, hey, stupid, come over here. Stupid.
It sounded more like oof.
Is that what it sounded like?
Yeah. Or maybe that's the sound I made when I went in the water. Anyways, this dream sounded really familiar to me.
I'm sure it did.
Maybe we should discuss it today.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Why not?
I don't want to.
But that's what Hangout with your Slangouts for.
Discussing things that made me an internet sensation for not doing what I was supposed to do.
See, now if that doesn't put butts in the seats, I don't know what will. You guys are in for a treat today. You want to tell them the word?
Oof, not really. Wait, did I just do it?
I don't know. I don't listen to you anymore.
Oof. The word's oof. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Oof. You're singing again.
Yeah, I've been singing a lot today, apparently.
You like how I used oof?
It's a new... do I?
Mm-hmm.
No. But if I set you up for an oof, is it an alley oof?
It is now. Because oof is honestly my new favorite thing. I actually like saying oof.
I think it is a comically good expression when...
If you do it at the right moment, it is.
Yeah.
The way I do it, it probably isn't. I probably come off really desperate doing it.
Yeah, like when I saw that guy die, I was like, oof. That's probably not the right time to say that, especially right next to his wife who just watched him die.
I heard something like you let a dog drown once.
I let the dogs out once.
Oof. See, it works for everything. I have to admit, this one's a little new to me. I think my daughter...
Did you just say a little nude to me?
Well, no, everything's a little nude to me. That's because I podcast with my pants off. And I refuse to sit behind a desk.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can confirm both of those points.
But I do podcast with a big bag of gummy bears. And I usually cover, this situation.
I don't know what word everybody else was worried about in that. But my worry revolves around usually.
Usually. Well, sometimes we're in a pickle. Ooh.
Nope.
All
no,
right.
We're not going there.
Okay. Oof. You like it?
Oof.
Oofta?
I think that's the beauty of it too is, wait, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Is that it can be quick. It can just be oof.
Mm-hmm.
Or I like to make it slightly longer and more exasperated. Oof.
It was with the wind.
You're like forest.
You like playing with that new microphone, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah. Go ahead. Give us some more wind. We'll have for background. You got any lightning in there?
Lightning doesn't make a sound.
You started to sound a little like...
Now we have to get into how lightning doesn't make a sound.
All right. I heard you're really good at physics as well. Can you tie in lightning, the physics of lightning with oof?
No, I don't think you can at all.
Sure you can.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So heat and electricity generated either from ground up or up to ground. That would be sky, not up. And strike something. We'll say golfer. And God goes, oof.
Does God golf?
I hope not.
You think
he'd be way better than me?
You think he gets mad at it?
Probably.
Yeah. So
who invented this damn game?
So you do like
I
Oof?
guess that would be it'd be more like, who invented this damn game?
But that's if you think he's a man.
Sir, you did.
No, it wouldn't sound like that.
What if God was one of us?
What if he was? You got to sing it to me?
No.
Hmm.
So you brought up oofta.
Oofta. And I brought up oof because I'm waiting to hear if you like oof or not.
I do like oof. I think that it's a fun little interjection. I think it's something that gets a point across without having to say too much.
Mhm.
So I'm in support of it.
I think it's fun as hell.
I, as the resident, just found out he was Jew. I do enjoy oy vey.
Says that on his license plate, by the way.
Yeah.
Just found out I was Jew.
I do enjoy oy vey quite a bit too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a classic. That's an oldie but a goodie, right?
Sure is.
Yeah.
But oof is much quicker to say.
Oof fits too because it's almost like a split second of comedy coming from somebody if they time it right at the right moment, and it works for everything. It works like if you see somebody fall or walk into a wall, or
fall while walking into a wall.
I saw I think we were showing my daughter's friend Kate was over. It might have been when we went paddleboarding. We all went paddleboarding the other weekend. And I think we showed her it was either a text message or something that had to do with some drama some of the family was going through, and she immediately just went to oof when she saw the text, and it just fit the moment. And I was just like, I feel like when she does that or someone her age does that, it's glorious. I feel like if I do it, it feels a little creepy.
It's almost like I can't find the words to express exactly how I feel about this, but understand that it ain't great, and this is my response.
You know what I like? You know what I like? It to me, it's like a comic book, where the comic book would have or if you watch like the old Batman TV show, where they punch somebody to be all pow bop. So it's like literally making the noise for what you're thinking in your head. In your head, you're like, oh man, that's gotta suck. But you say oof, like you're watching America's Funniest Home Videos or something.
Can you imagine Batman Batman punching the penguin, and the screen that comes up is oof.
Oof. That might actually have happened.
I wonder if it's from that.
Eh.
UD wouldn't even tell us that.
So I wonder what came first, someone saying oof?
The egg.
The oof egg?
I don't know. You said what came first, so I just went with egg.
What about the oof chicken?
No.
Okay.
There's a brewery actually
called Oof Chicken?
No.
Oh my God. Let's hear it.
It's called Hoof Hearted. And so the brewery is Hoof Hearted.
It's pretty clever.
It is pretty clever. I don't think that I would name a brewery that, but it's still pretty funny.
See that on your checks every week?
Hoof Hearted.
Pretty clever. Pretty clever. We'll take it.
Sounds like a Bart prank call. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out Hoof Hearted.
Who farted? They've had to do a fart one in The Simpsons. I had to.
I'm sure. I don't know. Like, fart jokes are kind of beneath The Simpsons.
Is it?
No, but fart jokes should be kind of beneath The Simpsons. Should it? No.
But I was starting to say, is oof, was that the first, was it somebody said it, or did somebody text it and then it caught on as oof? Because it looks good texted wise too. It fits.
Sure, but I feel like it probably would have happened verbally, because I feel like if you typed oof, your phone would autocorrect to off.
Okay, the new house.
Yeah, what about it?
This one that's right down the road?
Yeah, what about it?
Am I a total douchebag?
Yes. Wait, what?
So am I a extra special douchebag if I'm already jealous of your backyard?
You should already be jealous of my current backyard.
Well, yeah, your backyard's pretty nice. You've done a lot of work to it, so I'd be proud of that.
Yeah.
But this new one is an oasis, and I'm like,
it is literally a desert oasis. It is literally, figuratively, a desert oasis.
Yes, I actually think it says it on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does in the description of the home, yeah.
It was probably on that Desert Oasis TV show where they come and make the backyards and stuff with the pools.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you anything that one was one of them. But I almost feel like I should have waited 30 days to buy a house. Could have bought that one.
Oh, and then we would have ended up with this hunk of
Fine with me. Did you see that backyard you're about to get? Totally jealous. Does that make me a dick?
I mean, that's not the only thing. Yeah. Oof.
Oof. The huge cock helps too.
You do not possess a large chicken.
Duck?
Like Howard? He was a huge
We should
duck.
talk about Howard the Duck. We haven't talked about Howard the Duck. I'm
I
actually a huge fan of that movie.
I think we should save it for the other podcast.
Ooh. Did you hear that, people? There might be another podcast.
There's going to be something potentially else that you could not listen to frequently.
We're just going to keep making podcasts till one of them's
going to stick.
Yeah.
We're going to Carrie Strug the shit out of this landing.
Hell yeah, we are.
And when we do, look out. Cover your ears, then open them back up because you're going to be listening to some crazy stuff.
Yep. And the 13 of you that have been following us from the get, we're taking you with us to the promised land.
Good news. We'll only need one car.
Well, who's the Carrie Strug in this? And who's the coach?
I don't.
You look more like the coach. Coach,
I'll wait for it.
You have to wait a long time. I can't remember his name.
Do you want me to get there first for you?
Yes.
Bella Crowley.
Did he get in trouble though?
No,
That
I don't think he was
maybe-
one of the ones that got in trouble.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he may have gotten in trouble for just abusing his athletes, but not like that kind of abuse
Yeah, okay.
that got the other guy in trouble.
I just
that he
remember
was mean to
something.
them.
I just remember something, but I was like, I don't want to throw it out there. And
I think in this scenario, I would be Carrie Strug for sticking the landing, and you would be Kippy Strug, like Chris Kattan on Saturday Night Live.
so I'm the talented one then.
Is that what?
That's what I took from that.
Oh, so you haven't seen the skit yet? That's fine.
Yes.
You know what? Don't watch it.
You trying to say Chris Kattan's not talented?
I'm not trying to say Chris Kattan's not talented.
That's what I heard.
No, Chris Kattan is horribly talented.
And he's going to be sitting there listening to us, and he's going to be oof, and he's going to call his lawyer, and he's going to take your beard, sir.
That's okay. We got a new show coming. So once we lose this one, we still haven't named it yet. Well, we have named it, but we haven't named it on this show yet.
Yeah.
So if he takes this show, we're still clear.
Yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to keep hammering this away till people take it from us. And start
Also, don't take the show away. I loved you as Kippy Strug.
I like the one when he's the monkey.
Mango?
It might be Mango. He did one when he did it a bunch of times,
no.
but he did it with
So
the
there's-
Rock.
There's Mango, where I think he's the male stripper, but like the one that nobody
Yeah,
wants to
Mango's
see.
yeah, that's me. He's the mouse stripper.
But yeah, the monkey one is the one where he like
Eats
his
the apple
ears
and
are
stuff like that.
pretty genius.
Yeah, that's pretty good because he fully commits to that.
I also liked him. What was the movie he was in where he was like an undercover cop and he dressed as a Girl Scout? He goes up to the house and he goes, "You guys want to buy some cookies?"
I actually didn't see that one. I just remember he was one of the Roxbury guys, right?
He was the non-Will Ferrell one.
Very good. Back to oof.
Back to oof indeed.
You know what oof means backwards?
Foo?
There you go.
Well, it doesn't mean it. It spells it.
But it means Foo Fighters. It tracks.
Oof-iters.
Oof Fighters. So are you going to dictionary.com or the UD, or are you finding something new?
Well, I'm going to give you a few different things because this is fun. The first one's going to be on cyber definitions. What does oof mean? Wait. Oh, okay. We're going to get a few here.
You hear how good you sound when you speak right into that mic?
Yeah, I sound real great.
You sound like a goddamn
So
rock star.
what does oof mean? Oof is an exclamation of pain, dismay, or surprise.
Surprise.
That's where we are.
Yes, we are. Don't give that away. Stalkers, dude.
As an abbreviation, oof means out of office. That seems weird. Or out of focus.
I have
How
yet
does
to
it mean
see
out of
either one
office
of
if
those.
it's O?
It doesn't even have in the middle of it. Out of in the office. That's how you know you're in the office.
As an exclamation of pain, dismay, or surprise, oof or oof, OOPH, is often used as an interjection to represent the sound of someone having the air knocked out of them, either literally or figuratively. Oof is synonymous with ow, ouch, or terms such as really.
Mhm.
Por ejemplo, Oof, that hurt. Oof, that's a tough decision. Oof, did she really say that? Oof is widely used. I bet you this is where it came from. Oof is widely used in the online gaming world with the meaning I'm dead. It derives from the game Roblox, where it is the sound made when a Robloxian dies.
Oof.
Here's a look at the many uses of the Roblox oof memes.
So I'm going to have a meme created after this episode where I cut all that out except you saying oof. Because you emphasized oof every time. And it's just going to be about 10 seconds of you going oof, 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 oof.
You don't even need to cut it. I'll just sit here and say oof all day long.
And you're right. I did when I looked that up as well, because I was studying on this one, is I saw it spelled with the OOPH as well. And I was kind of like, is that the technically way I'm supposed to be spelling it? Or are we supposed to do it with the F?
That's high class oof.
Is it?
That's
I love high class.
That's
oof.
not common street urchin oof. That is.
Yeah, that's street rat.
That is picket fences and columns and shit.
It's golden toilets right there.
Sure is, with bidets.
Yeah.
You know, the other day I was doing
Do you know what day bidet was? It was a Tuesday.
Okay. I was doing an Amazon delivery the other day, and somebody had a bidet attachment that was being delivered to their home, and then it told me not to deliver it and bring it back. So I took that son of a bitch, and I didn't take it.
Still in his car right now. Shh, they can't track this. You only told them we live in Surprise, Arizona.
Well,
you don't live here yet.
yeah, and we have an offshore account to post this, so.
Mm-hmm. And there's only 13 people listening, so the chances of it being one of them being a cop, we're good, right?
Wouldn't it be funny if all of our listeners were cops?
That actually be kind of fun. All right, boys in blue, let's do this. And women in blue, right? Foo.
I wonder if foo could be an exclamation in the opposite direction.
It's just oof when you're looking in the mirror. Right?
Sure.
Right? We'll make that happen.
So we need to get tattoos. We need to get tattoos.
Everything is tattoo. The mic picked that up great, too.
Is that what I sounded like?
Yep, totally.
Is that it?
Sound like you had one tooth when you said that.
One tooth.
Toofed. Toofta. Oofta. Toofta.
That's another good one. What does oofta actually mean?
Oofta Toofta is my favorite wrestler.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember him?
No.
He had the people's oof.
So, oof.
So, anyways, you ever heard of that?
Oofta.
When they go into anyways, it's like them just saying, go to hell.
Anyways.
Yes, there we go.
Oofta is a Scandinavian exclamation or interjection used to express dismay, typically upon hearing bad news. You know what that sounds like?
So that's a Scandinavian version of oof?
I think oof is the English version of oofta, but yes.
You think oofta came before the oof?
Absolutely. Spelled differently, though.
Can you prove that? How do they spell oofta?
UFF space DA.
Yeah, where oof is better. Oof just sounds funnier, though.
It does sound funnier. Yeah. But it means the same thing. And so it'd be interesting was that the creator point? Was that patient zero? Well, no. I mean, I think that Roblox thing is probably pretty accurate, but I wonder if they made it that way because of that. Also, now it kind of makes me want to watch the kids play Roblox just to see when they die if it really does say oof.
If it says oof.
Oof.
Oofta. I want to challenge our listeners, hopefully.
Look alive, Michael.
I want to challenge them to use oof today. Maybe the day after that, too.
And every day for the rest of their lives.
And film it. And send it to us. No, just oof. You don't have to send nothing to us.
Yeah, and I don't think you should film it because usually it's in a time frame where you shouldn't be filming anything. You should just be reacting in the moment and maybe not let people know that you're filming things.
But how good would that be? Something really bad happens and the guy pressed the camera on him. He's like, oof, it's for you. Hang out with your slang out. I got your back, Matt and Dan.
Yeah, but think about it. If that happens at like a drug deal gone wrong, they do that and they get shot and now we're in charge of, responsible for somebody's murder. Might be, bro.
Oof. It's the sound a bullet makes when it hits like a packet of cocaine. Oof, oof, oof.
You know what? You know what oof
Sound like a damn dog.
You know what oof is? It's your bee.
It's my butthole?
No, it's your bad.
Okay.
Oof is like what you say when somebody else does something that's a little off color or wrong.
Okay.
And so basically it's like your way of saying, whoa, you're bad, bro.
Yeah, to me it fits. It's like, oh, that sucks. Or it's like, oh, that hurt. It's one of them. Oof.
It almost feels like it kind of replaced what was popular for a little while, which was sucks to suck.
I never said sucks to sucks. Did I even say that right?
You sure did not.
Yep. Oof.
I was so confused by how poorly you said it that I almost said certainly instead of sure or certainly.
What did I just say? Sucks to sucks?
Sucks to sucks.
Way to go, Daffy Duck. Oh my God. I keep getting told that I'm supposed to do my Donald Duck impression on here.
Who do you keep getting told that by? Certainly not our listener.
Our one listener. But I got to surprise you with it. I can't just do it.
Sucks to sucks would not be Daffy Duck. It was the one that said suffer and succotash.
Sylvester the cat?
Right. So that would be
sucks to sucks.
Sucks to sucks. Suffer and succotash.
Sucks to sucks. I'm just trying to figure out how that even works.
How long ago were those cartoons made that you could basically make fun of something having a lisp and get away with it?
I feel like I'm a horrible person because I still find that funny.
I mean, listen, there's a lot of things that were canceled or are being canceled, like us, that are funny. It's okay to laugh at things as long as you don't laugh directly at somebody that suffers from those things to their face.
I'm a huge Ricky Gervais fan, and he says there's no such thing as something that's not funny. Everything is funny. Like, and he uses stuff like AIDS and like the Holocaust and all that. It can all be funny. It's just about the direction of the joke and where you're taking it. So I think lisps are really funny. and the way to get that across, if I do it, I'll get canceled. So
that's okay.
I'll just say
we're on the highway to hell anyway. Go
on. On the highway to hell. That's your joke, right?
That was my joke, yeah.
Didn't you rip that off from Will Arnett?
Possibly. I've ripped a lot of things off from Will Arnett. I'm the new voice for GMC.
Like his pants. Oof. Yeah. What were we going to do in a world? We were going to do something last night.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. In a world. You ready?
I don't think I could ever be fully prepared.
Save a horse. Ride a cowboy.
Oh, that's what it was. In a world filled with horses, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Oof.
God, that song is so bad. Who likes that song?
Apparently a lot of people.
I don't know who it is, but I know that they drink Coors Light.
You can drink anything.
And probably Jim Beam. Jack Daniels is too fancy for them.
Okay, gotcha. You ever rode one of those mechanical horses?
Or bulls? No.
Oh, I guess, yeah, it's a mechanical bull, right? God damn it. How did I mess that up?
Well, here's the thing.
You're an idiot.
First of all, I didn't say it. It's not untrue.
You're an idiot.
But I didn't say it. Is that the only reason you host with me? Because I have a lisp and you think it's funny? Anyways, that's not the point. The point is,
I don't even hear your lisp.
No, but in like a rodeo scenario, there would be people riding bulls and there would be people riding broncos, which are horses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very normal to confuse the two.
But not in a bar. It's always just a bull.
They always call it a bull, but that's the point I'm making, is it doesn't have to be called a bull. It could be called a bronco.
I guess sometimes it is.
I don't know. I don't go to those kind of bars. I'm just saying.
Should we save one of those and ride a cowboy instead?
Save a mechanical bull, ride a cowboy.
We ride a space cowboy. It's the only cowboy I'd ride.
Gross.
What? Han Solo, dude.
He's hardly a space cowboy. Also, you shouldn't be riding him. That man's fragile as shit now. He's old.
Mm-mm. And we'll leave it at that. Mm-mm. That's when the music will come in. Episode's done.
That's no, that should be the post episode, like post last song thing.
And then it should go to. It should be
silence.
It should be like, beep, and then you should have somebody come on and be like, "Hang out with your slang out has officially been canceled. You have a week to listen to them before they're taken off all streaming services. Look for their new episode on what not to do in a podcast.
Save a horse, ride our podcast.
Ooh, hashtag save a horse, ride our podcast. That right there is money. Right?
Done
deal. Dude, you just locked that up.
Print it up.
Yep.
Stop the presses. Okay, now start the presses. That's going to be my Simpsons quote for this one.
Awesome. Always squeezing it right in there.
The ta-da. Nick of time.
Oof.
That's 2.
Yeah. Oof. I think this episode's almost over.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's about time to say goodbye.
Oof. I don't know that I'm ready.
I'm not ready because I could literally just say oof over and over again, but I don't think our 3 listeners would want to hear oof. Oof. Oofta? Oof.
Oof, oof to oof.
Oof to oof. Hashtag oof to oof.
Alley oof. That should be another hashtag for this episode.
Oofaluffagus?
No.
But as always, we love you guys. We love oof. I don't think we've ever had a word that we both just genuinely have fun with. Like love. I don't know if I love, but I mean really, 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 really appreciate.
I mean, I wouldn't marry it, but I like it a lot. I would use it in common conversation.
Would you touch oof's butt?
Twice.
Oof. 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 I think we've just killed the word.
We sure did.
Be here next week when we kill the next word. Right?
Yeah. We're going to murder the hell out of it.
I'm Dan.
I'm Matt.
And we are getting really good at murdering all these words.
We are not going to be able to hang out anymore.
No, we're going to be on Dateline.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. All right, so I don't know what's going on in the world right now. All I know is apparently you got some kind of email that you're all excited about.
Listen, I didn't get an email. We got an email. So Joella reached out to us. Hello, Joella. I don't know you. That's what makes this a real commentary.
Mm-hmm. She's actually one of my readers.
Oh, even better. She supports you and still learned how to support me.
Yeah, wait till you find out how much she supports me. She's one of my originals.
So this is the subject of FOMO, is how she addressed it. I asked my 24-year-old son what FOMO meant. He immediately said, not, that means without hesitation.
Are you sure it says immediately in there? And you're not just putting that in?
No, it says immediately. Spelled properly and everything, so I know it's accurate.
All right.
Immediately said, fear of missing out. And then smiley face, colon. And
I wish people could watch him doing the smiley face with his hands. Good job, Helen Keller.
Wow. We're going to have to cut that one. Too soon? Anyway. And then she follows with, I asked about fear of moving on. And he said, I guess could be used that way. But in his group of friends, it is fear of missing out. Not just his group of friends, Joella. Every group of friends.
So Joella's great. But his group of friends, I don't know who he's hanging with. He might be hanging out with misfits that like ride trains for a living. And
she even tried to prompt his son with the secondary definition, or as I like to call it, the wrong definition.
So you're trying to say this listener male is FOMO Matt?
This listener male is definitely FOMO Matt.
That hurts. That hurts bad.
It's like groin-grabbingly FOMO Matt. See? He even brought his Simpsons reference into the listener mail.
And he's giddy about this.
I really am.
Yeah.
I needed somebody.
You should be.
None of my friends or people that know me are reaching out.
Mhm.
So I have to rely on all the people that know you that are reaching out. And so far they've failed me until this moment.
Well, Joella is like one of the original readers. I write as Madison Daniel, if anybody doesn't know. Throw out a book here every now and then. And Joella has been around for a little bit.
He also dances on Thursdays as Madison Daniel.
Yes. That's that's Madison Ozone. That's my breakdance name.
Is it?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Captain Ozone. It isn't really, but we're gonna pretend. But Joella's been around. She's actually one of the very first readers when I was first starting out that I think I've told her this because she's reached out in emails before and stuff. But I don't know if I've ever given her a shout out like in any of my interviews or anything, but I was like really doubting.
You've done interviews?
Yeah. They're on YouTube and everything.
Like I've listened to you talk on this podcast. Are you sure that you've done interviews?
I don't remember. I blacked out.
No, perfect.
Like they're actually, some of them are videotaped too.
You went full Will Ferrell on it.
Yeah. Well, who wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
But she reached out and she was having, I won't go into details with her stuff, but she was having a hard time in her life with some stuff with family. And she said my books helped her escape. And it's the first time somebody that I didn't know or wasn't a part of my life that would tell me something like that. It was like technically a stranger telling you the stuff the reason you write in the first place. She gave me
people
the validation, and it helped me move forward. And it was so honest and real that I thanked her forever for that. And so she's always been into my good books. I don't maybe have to rethink this now that she's taken FOMO Matt's side.
No, I think we can still go down this path. The point is that she used your books to escape from her reality, right?
Yeah. She used it as a source of strength and stuff, she said, which made me feel amazing.
Right. And knowing you as long as I have, like, you are the perfect person by which to escape.
Whoa. You can just stop right there. Perfect person. We'll edit that. That'll be edited perfectly.
By which to escape reality, because you don't live in it anyway. So here we are.
Captain Ozone doesn't like that tone.
Captain Ozone.
But no, thanks, Joella, for reaching out.
Do you think that's
stuff.
Captain Planet's arch nemesis?
It could be.
Or is it like a guy that works in conjunction? Like, are they part of the Planet Justice League?
Is there a hole in Captain Ozone? Oh, no, that's in the actual ozone.
Wouldn't it be funny if he got shot in one of the comics and then there was a hole in Captain Ozone?
Okay. I can go with that.
But he got shot with like methane gas.
I was going to say like H2O or something.
It had been like gathered up from the butts of cows from around the country.
The Butts of Cows. That is my new band name. Bee Cows. All right. I'll give it to you. So you get 1 point. I'm at like 5.
I get at least 2 points because this person knows of you and still agreed with me.
But there's a little wiggle room in here though.
There is wiggle room because she didn't necessarily agree with me. She said her son and his friends agreed with me. Her son and his friends. And we're going to assume that it's like 300 friends. So 301 people now have agreed with me.
That's like 602 eyeballs.
It is like 602 eyeballs. 602 ears.
Yep.
Hopefully only 301 mouths.
The people you're hanging out with, it probably isn't. It's probably...
it's 601 ears.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them's a very famous artist. So that's good.
You got that going for you.
Which is nice.
All right. Touche. You won this battle. You haven't won the war. You won this battle.
Really?
Yeah. Enjoy it.
You know what I really need is everybody in our family to write in. Because everybody in our family agrees with me. Or have you conveniently deleted all those emails?
We'll see you guys next time.
This interview is over.
All right. I give. This time. But thank you, Joella. Anybody else want to reach out to us? DM us on any of our social accounts or email us at hangoutslangout@gmail.com. Does that sound right?
It does sound right.
Okay, because usually I mess that up.
I call it Gmail, but yes.
All right. Gmail. I pronounce it the correct way in the French terms is Gmail.
Gmail.
Oh, I got to clean my mic now. Sorry.